Okay, so welcome back to this web design tutorial series. This is the third part of the responsive design part that we were doing, and in the last two videos we have seen Bootstrap, grid system and also Flexbox utilities. So if you haven't watched those videos, I have given the link in the description box. Please watch those, and please watch those first, as they would be helpful in making the responsive web page that we are gonna make in the coming videos. Also, in one of the previous videos I told that we are gonna see keyframes in the third video, but actually we were not gonna see keyframes, so we are gonna see media queries, and those we are gonna see in this video, because keyframes are actually used for animations, and we are right now not concerned with animations, but we are concerned with responsive design. And let's now see what are media queries. Media query is a CSS technique introduced in CSS3. Nothing much to worry about, but it uses the @media rule to include a block of CSS properties only if a certain condition is true. Now this line is important. What does this mean is, when we want to add a certain effect to our web page or at a particular size, when we are resizing the page, then we use media queries. Let's see with an example what does this mean. So we have this web page here in which what we want is, initially the color should remain white. The background color of the body should remain white as it is right now. But as we resize the screen, we want the background color to change. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, so in our brackets here, we'll write max width. Okay, so max width, and I'll give here the value as 1200 pixels. And we want to change the body background color. So we'll give here the tag name as body, and we'll give the property as background color. And we want to change it to somewhat like light green only. So let's see what happens when I resize this web page. Okay, right now the color is white. Now as I resize this, you can see right here the color changes to light green. We can see when we inspect that the size here is about 1200 pixels. You can see the size at the top right corner. See, when I resize this, right now the size is about 1300 pixels, and when I reduce it to 1200 pixels, just about here, so the color changes to light green at 1200 pixels. So this is how media queries work. Let's see one more example so that it gets more clear to you. So let's give another query right here, and this time let's give the max width as 600 pixels or maybe 800 pixels. So write the body tag name, then background color, and give it the color as crimson, and save this. So as soon as I resize it, let's first inspect this. Now while I resize, see, at 1200 pixels color changes to light green, and now at 800 pixels there was no color change. Okay, let's see what's wrong. Okay, so I haven't provided space here. Save this, and now let's again resize it to 800 pixels. Okay, so now the color changes to crimson. Okay, so you can see that at 800 pixels the color changes to crimson, and at 1200 pixels the color changes to light green. So this is how @media queries work for max width. So what does it do is, it for 800 pixels it takes the least width as 0 pixels, and from 0 to 800 it would give the color as crimson, and from 800 to 1200 it would give the color as light green, and from then onwards the color would be white. Similarly, we can make the changes for minimum width and the order would be reversed. So let's change the values to minimum. Save this and now see. Okay, so what should have happened is that from the maximum to the minimum of 1200 pixels, the color should have been light green, and then from 1200 to 800 it should be crimson. But you can see here that color from starting has been crimson. Why does this happen? Because this is a big mistake that most people do, because whenever we write media queries, we have to write them in order. When we wrote about the maximum, we started from the initial. First of all, we give the initial value, which should be 800, and then we gave the bigger value above the 800 one. Okay. So here also we had to give the values in the correct order, and for that order we just have to do one thing. Remove this and paste this below this. So now they are in order. Now it would start from the maximum. Okay, so you can see it from here, from the least to from the maximum to 1200 it should be light green, and then below that it should be crimson, and then below it should be white. So in all, it's just a basic order. It should start from you can see it like an ascending. It should ascending order from top to bottom. The size should increase from top to bottom in minimum. Okay, and it should increase from bottom to top in the max. Okay, just remember this basic rule. Now you can see that the color has now become light green. Now when I resize this, first of all let's inspect this. See the size at the top right corner. Till 1200 it should be light green, and below that it should be crimson till 800. So you see till 800 it was crimson, and below that it should be white. So everything works in order. Now let's see an actual scenario where these media queries are used. First of all, we're going to make some changes. From every block, remove these extra p tags and change the text, given somewhat a longer text. So I am gonna give here money heist, and also we're gonna give these p tags a font size of say about 70 pixels. Okay, so save this. I'm gonna remove these p tags from other blocks also. So I have removed the p tags, and also I have changed the names in the p tags, and the final web page looks like this. So you see the font size is quite big, and now I want you to observe one thing here. When I resize this, you see that the blocks do resize as we have done in the grid system, but the font comes out of the blocks. So we have to work on this to make the font also resize when the screens get resized. So let us make changes to our media queries. So what we want is, from the maximum size till 1200 pixels, we want the paragraph size to be, the font size to be 70 pixels only. Okay, so I'll write here font size 70 pixels. Now below that, from 1200 to 995 pixels. I have changed this value here because while resizing the window I have seen the font size. You can also check the font size, the screen size at which you want to make the change. I want to make the change at 995 pixels, so that is why I have given the 995 pixels as screen size. Okay, so here I want the font size of the paragraph tag to be about 45 pixels, and Then below 995 I want the pixel size to be say 25 pixels. Okay, so this is all you have to do according to your understanding and what you want. Okay, so I'll save this, and now let's see the results. So right now the size is 70 pixels as we have seen earlier. Now when I resize this, and first let's inspect this. You can see this size at about 1200 pixels. Okay, so you can see at 1200 pixels this size reduces, and this font size is 45 pixels as we have mentioned. Now let's move further down, and about 995 pixels. You can see at 995 pixels the color also changes, the background color, and also the font size changes to 25 pixels. Okay, so this is all for this video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and happy